Every left turn, a right turn. Everything is bought and sold. Every street sign is a vagrancy. Every time card and name on the wall. The sign points to the last exit and the right to refuse service. Zizek, we feel free because we lack the very language to articulate our unfreedom. We advise you to buy today. Monday morning hangover, remove unwanted hair. Time is limited, Tuesday morning hangover, thank you for your order. Get more for your membership, starting with a free $25 gift card. Wednesday morning hangover, healthy life, your dream. You are pre-approved. Thursday morning hangover, dancing with the stars, the Church of the Holy Redeemer. Friday morning, $3 delivery charge, 10% sales tax, 18% service fee. Morning becomes electric on the B61 bus, and for a minute I forget that I've forgotten what I'm waiting for. Nothing more than the promise of a bus schedule, 60-cent cup of coffee, people shuffling along Atlantic Avenue, the shop gates closed. I once told you I don't look forward to anything. That's not quite true. What I look forward to is a partial list of fears. Fear of voids or empty spaces. Fear of time travel. Fear of waves or wave-like motions. Fear of hearing good news. Fear of swallowing or being eaten. Fear of the knee bending backwards. Fear of machines or of robots. Fear of nihilism, fear of rain or being rained on. Today, woke, breakfast, showered, made coffee, read, etc. I had wanted to write a poem about Red Hook, instead could only write about the bus. I wish I could read on the bus, motion sickness and crosswalks, park here, bad apple bail bonds, flashing lights, and the irresponsibility of the city. Behind the window pane of the hotel, behind the lock gate of the construction site, behind the abandoned lock, behind the display case at the deli, behind the sign at the pier, behind the schoolyard and bus stop, behind the newspaper and newspaper stand, behind the map on the wall. At work, we are at war with the mice. At home, we are at war with the cockroaches. In the papers, the new war replaced the old war. New names in the headlines replaced the old names in the headlines. The traffic stopped and flowed as usual. The new tenants replaced the old tenants. The bus arrived on time and the banks kept their hours. An occasional argument was overheard, a disruption at the coffee shop, a few additional bag searches on the subway. And things would go on this way when this new war was replaced by another war. Still, the abandoned streetcars at the end of Van Brunt, spiderweb windshield and slow rust, weeds bending through tracks, brick streets and eyes cast to sea. Over the East River, sails and tugboats, water taxi tours past the Statue of Liberty, dilapidated factory crumbling into the water, small town Brooklyn or anywhere. Behind the dirty ashtray on the coffee table, behind the post-it note on the door, behind the open hydrant, behind the headline on the front page, behind the stray spark catching fire. Behind the R, the sun is setting on the Statue of Liberty. A cruise liner docks 3 blocks from the projects. Wild dogs roam the streets. My daily nosebleed, king of beers, obituaries and barbiturates, another family reunion to catch a predator, debt consolidation, Operation Chastise, bought a new purse and stopped taking my daily vitamin. The great anticipations, don't hesitate and miss out. Weighty message, treat as urgent and confidential. To steal and repeat, the lesson hitting home. come and come again. Click here for a great stocking stuffer idea. Click here to track your order. This change may result in significantly higher monthly payments. To secure your interest rate, contact us directly. Aged angst, I was wrong, the story of my life. Today's soundtrack to my morning commute, Marvin Gaye and the MC5. In the news, death toll from the latest tsunami hitting Indonesia, death toll in Lebanon and Israel, Iraq and Afghanistan. The temperatures pushed past 95, edging towards 100. Overheard on the bus. I'm on my last nerve. Everything bubbling, ready to burst. A partial list of fears continued. Fear of picnics, fear of taking tests, fear of being buried alive or at cemeteries, fear of symmetry, fear of the color red, fear of being tickled by feathers, fear of writing in public. You asked when it would stop raining, and it stopped raining. I thought if I could tell the story, it would make things easier. The smell of raw sewage rising from the street, building towards a better future, one with a living room and a sofa, framed pictures on the wall. Every poem is a love poem. Every space cleared is filled. Last month I got a new credit card and didn't pay the electric bill. Today, making the day special in its normalcy, turning a blind eye to the newspaper stand. There is no explanation for this.
Yeah.